Nero was born on the 15th of December 37 AD. He was the nephew of the Emperor Claudius, and when his father passed away, his mother Agrippina the Younger married his emperor uncle. When Nero was 13, Agrippina persuaded Claudius to adopt him, and when he was 16, she fixed his marriage to the emperor's daughter, Octavia. In 11th of October 54 AD, Claudius passed away, and the Senate declared Nero is the new emperor at the age of 17, and he became the emperor of the greatest empire. Nero struggled with his mother. Nero was the emperor only in front of the people, while all the power and influence in the hands of his mother. Nero was dominated by his mother, Agrippina, as she was a very strong-minded woman. Agrippina was very ambitious to understand politics, tried so hard to wield political power, and we can say like mother like son, Nero was showing disturbing tendency toward violence, like a sick person, and the conflict between him and his mother intensified. One night, when he was enjoying and having fun, one of his friends told him that his mother was planning to kill him. He became extremely angry after getting this news, as he already knew that she was trying to incite people against him. And yes, he killed his mother in 59 AD. Rome after Agrippina's death. After he assassinated his mother, Nero immersed himself in a life of pleasure and luxury, and spent an exorbitant sums for his artistic endeavors. After being dominated by the idea of his excellence in acting and singing, and causing to drown the Rome in strife and deterioration of the political situation, Nero responded harshly to all who criticized him, and executed the army chief at a party and killed all his rivals to stay without any opposition. The Great Fire of Rome. It is the most heinous crime faced by Rome, and he thought that it would be easier for him to rebuild Rome after burning it. He set the fire to the wooden circus base first, and the fire spread very quickly throughout Rome in no time, and the fire continued for a whole week, and thousands of victims burned by the fire as it burned the 2/3 of Rome. As for the Emperor Nero, he was seated on a high tower to enjoy the scene of the fire that devoured Rome. The Emperor's end and his death. After the fire to which Rome was exposed, the discontent and anger increased over Nero, so he started searching for a scapegoat, and he found two categories in front of him: Jews and Christians. And because the Jews were under the protection of one of his wives, he attached the accusation to the Christians. And here, Nero ordered to eliminate the Christians by shedding their blood and burning them in front of the people's eyes in Rome, which is considered another crime on him. And the persecution continued for about 4 years on them. In 68 AD, Julius led a rebellion against Nero's tax policies, and many joined to get rid of Nero. Nero realized that his end had come, and he tried to escape, but he failed, and he was sentenced to death by the Senate. So at the end, he decided to commit suicide in his palace with the help of his own assistant.